Welcome back, everybody. This is the LastGameHunter. Today we're going to talk about this nasty looking Xbox One controller. Now, I bought this knowing that the D-pad was semi messed up, the analog sticks had drift. It's just one of those things where I only paid 10 bucks for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart and I'm going to show you the quick and easy way to clean this. First, if you want to save the sticker, you're going to use a knife here or whatever, and you're just going to peel it up a bit and you're going to take that sticker off. Or you can just poke a hole by feeling around where the screw is, just in the center, and just poke the driver right through. I personally want to save the sticker because I have another project for this controller. I didn't buy it just knowing it's broken. I bought it knowing that I'm going to do something for you guys. So that's something coming up as well. So, you know, like, share, subscribe. But anyway, it was a bit of a nuisance to get the sticker off without ruining it. As you can see here, I had to peel it down quite a bit to get a grasp on it. Now, this controller, again, like I said, it's an Xbox One Bluetooth controller, but it is not a One X controller. It's the first, or the second, I guess, generation. It's a One S or Xbox One X controller. You're going to need a T8 screwdriver, and what I noticed with the T8, you're going to need a little hole in the center, as the screw does have a little pin in it. So originally I tried to use just a regular T8 and it wouldn't go in. So along here you're going to need to take this side piece off. Now the side piece, you're just going to want to take either a really thin screwdriver, or I just used a razor blade here and just got my fingers in once, whoops, and it went flying. But look at how disgusting that is. So there's two screws in here, one here and one down the bottom of the grip right here. So there's 5 screws total, so the other side that you remove will have the exact same thing, 2 more screws. So let's get these screws out. I'm telling you, this controller is great. Look at the dirt, you can see it from here. This controller needs massive TLC. I don't even know what, it just bothers me because that's someone's skin cells, that's someone's dirt, and here I am owning it. So when you do that, the top will just pull off, no problems, just like so. And again, technically not going to use that anymore, but in this video I'm going to show you how to fix the drifting issues without doing hard soldering. The bottom will just basically come right on out. There you go. So very simple. Once you take those screws out, the bottom and the top will completely let go. So there you have it. There's the inside of your controller. Not a whole lot to it when you look at it like that, but there's quite a bit going on here. So now we're going to take off this piece right here where the Xbox button logo is. You just pry it with a little razor blade or a small flathead screwdriver and off it comes. That's so you can get at the other buttons that you're going to be working on as well, because if you're going to clean this part of it, then you might as well clean it all. Now, another thing I want to show here is you can see one stick stuck. Look at that. One stick stuck. This thing is terrible. Now, the other thing with this controller, oh, and just a quick note, if you wanted to and you want better battery life, you could take out those motors just by desoldering the 2 wires on each side. It won't affect it. It'll actually give you better battery runtime. So here I just pulled the sticks off. You can see this thing is just disgusting. It's just stuck. Like there's nothing working right on this controller at all. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a couple things that I did pick up. These are new D-pad skins. Basically, if I want to change the D-pad skin layout for the D-pad, this is what these are. I bought quite a few of them. I think I bought a pack of 10 off AliExpress. I can put links to the stuff if you want me to. And then I bought a kit if I have to completely refurbish the controller. Now, why I say that is, this idea that I'm about to show you guys on how to fix drift on your Xbox One or PS4 or even Nintendo Switch, this will work on everything. It may not be a cleaning. It may be that the actual switches are garbage. So this kit came with, extra sticks, screws, it's got screwdriver, and there's a prying tool if you bought this kit. And then new switches. As you can see, they don't stick. right? And the ones on the Xbox controller do. Now, I don't know if that is actually what those Xbox controllers are supposed to do. If you're completely moving them all the way over, maybe they do stick, because I found it a bit odd that both of them stuck no matter what I did. But we'll get to that later. So these guys need to be cleaned in order for this to work. Now, behind the green, and what I'm going to use here is an electronic contact cleaner. Now, in Canada, I just went to Canadian Tire and I went to pick up their Motormaster. It's about $8. In the States, there's all kinds. I could leave an Amazon link if you guys are looking for something. I just found prices on Amazon were actually a little more. Maybe it's better quality stuff. I don't know. So once you spray it in there good, just swing the stick around over and over just to get that liquid moving in and pushing out that dirt. And don't be afraid to spray it more than once, because this stuff will not hurt your product. As you can see here, I'm spraying again, lots of it, and just move it around, move it around. And this is key, because that's how you're going to get it to soak in and get in everywhere. Now, where you see the green parts on the sticks, those actually can be removed. I don't recommend it, but there are sensors in there. So I'm just spraying a lot and moving it around to hopefully get the liquid in to clean the sensors anyway. So I'm hoping I don't have to take those off. And if I go to have to take those off, at that point, I'm just going to desolder and put brand new joysticks in. Now, if you guys want to see that, maybe this fix doesn't work for you, comment below and I'll make a new video desoldering and putting in the new sticks and show you how. And basically more of a teardown on this controller. As you can see, the teardown needed to do the cleaning isn't that hard. So this is all you need to do the cleaning. Now this is one of the new ones. If you want that video, let me know and I will do a full teardown and replace sticks in one of these. I'll buy another one that's broken, or you guys can send me one, whatever you wish, and I will fix it with a full teardown. Now, there is software called Game Controller Tester. You can download this for free in the Microsoft App Store. So anybody who has Windows 10 or I believe Windows 8, whatever, if there's a Windows App Store, you can go and download this controller testing software, And what it does, you'll see you have your Y-axis, your X-axis, and everything. And if there's zeros, then your sticks are centering. And that was a key because they were not centering. So you'll see when I hit buttons to light up, or if I move sticks around, you'll see the movement on the stick and so on. And that is important because if they're not swinging back or centering, then I know the actual switches, the actual sticks. See, I'm moving around here. Let go, they centered. Let go, they centered. That tells me I've now fixed the drift issue because I'm at 0% on the XY axis, not 1%, 2%, whatever, meaning there's drift. So that part has been rectified. Now what isn't rectified is this D-pad. It looks like it's doing okay now, but I'm having to press quite a bit. As you can see there, I was pressing and it didn't even show up. So the D-pad, just unclip the thing from the bottom. I found the easiest way to take that ring off was this from the bottom with my fingernail. Nothing needed. Very simple. Now the D-pad itself will just lift off. It's just a plastic, plus sign. And those are your little terminals that are your culprit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to soak them down. And then I'm going to just give it a little wipe just in case there's something on it. Because if there's any type of oil film or anything between the connector in any which way from the plastic, it actually will affect the way this works. Because that technically is dirt, and dirt is not a conductivity product. In some cases it is. Dust can't kill your product, just don't get me wrong. But dirt will cause issues. So now I've soaked this down pretty good. I'm going to spray down a couple buttons on the top just to get stuff in there. I found that button right there, the right button, was a little bit flaky. So I'm just going to clean it up, and I might as well, it's all open. Don't be afraid to soak this product down. Don't be afraid. Now, what I'm recommending, because I did spray a lot there, is I'm going to let this controller sit after I work it in a bit, just for about 30 minutes, just to make sure that I'm not sorry when I power it up and, I kill something. So let it sit on a napkin like I'm doing, and just let go. So now I'm starting the software up again, testing out the sticks, making sure they're still centering, because now all that's dry. It's been 30 minutes, so there's no lubricant in there anymore. And my D-pad is now being very, I had a problem with the bottom and I had a problem with the top, and now it's all working. See that? The lights are flickering. I can even go fast, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if it stayed sticking or yellowing while I let go, it means I have drift. I do not. So the problem seems to be rectified on this without having to change any parts whatsoever. So comment below, let me know if this works for you, and if it does, hey, it saved you a ton of money and saved you on buying another controller. If it doesn't, comment below, let me know, and say, hey man, I want you to do the video. Till next time guys, thank you. Game over.